something funny I just saw. I was refreshing the results on this Fox News page, and if you notice here, um, I don't know how this happened, but oop, it shows Joe Biden before it says Kamala Harris. If it'll go, I took a screenshot of it if it doesn't want to cooperate here. This is taking an exceptionally long time to load, but that's yeah, strange. I mean, I'm streaming on this laptop. It's not made for that, so. All right, well, this is taking way longer. There we go. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris against, so it's from last year, Donald Trump, Mike Pence, uh, or last year, last election. That's pretty funny. It's taken a long time to just fix itself now. There we go. Oh man, but this is actually pretty interesting. I would like to do some basic statistical analysis of this, like how many states, how many victories 10% or greater, how many were 35% or greater, et cetera, et cetera. But it does look, it's like DC is way lopsided here. They won by 85% margin. It's incredible, but not too unsurprising. But in a lot of ways, so Alabama's 30, Arkansas's 30, Arizona's 0.7. It's pretty tight so far. Cali's 22%, of course. Colorado's 11%, so that's a 10 point or more. 10 point or more at Delaware. Connecticut was only 8.7. Florida's 13.3. Georgia's up 2.3 so far. Hawaii still declared for Harris with the 0% win percentage. Idaho 30%. Illinois only 8% in Illinois. That was very surprising to me. Um, Indiana, nearly 20, Iowa, 14, Kansas, 15, a lot of double digit margins here for the Republicans. 30% in Kentucky, wow, Louisiana, 22%, Maine, only 6%, Maryland, 22, Massachusetts, 25. Yeah, you figure most of New England's probably going to go that way. So then you got a couple of guys there for the Democrats, pretty big margins there. Michigan, 6%, Minnesota up 4%, Mississippi 23, Missouri 16, Montana 31, Nebraska 14. Nevada still has no data. New Hampshire just under 4%, New Jersey just under 5%, New Mexico just under 5. New York only 11%. North Carolina only 2.8%, then North Dakota 36%, Ohio another over 10% at 11.5, Oklahoma 30%, 34, Oregon 12%, Pennsylvania 2.8, Rhode Island there's another 13, Carolina 18, South Dakota 37, Tennessee 29, Texas 14, Utah 11. So it looks like the Republicans, I would have to actually, tally all this up more seriously, but just on the face of it, it looks like Republicans are, they got in the areas that they win, they're really walloping them. They do got some outliers in that regard, like Utah, Ohio, but they're still above 10% margin there. So whereas Democrats got a couple monumentals, like Cali, DC, obviously, Maryland, Massachusetts, that's a pretty big block put together. Washington and Vermont, so but for the most part, looks like a little bit more smaller victories here and there, but yeah, that's a pretty interesting page there. We'll see how this goes. They're still rocking these numbers over here on Google. Let's go refresh this one more time and see what they're saying. They're still at 232, 216, looks like it. So yeah, just some pretty interesting numbers. I guess this is the most important election of my lifetime. Look how hotly contested. This is a real race. We got a race shaping up here. Yeah, well, everybody thought it was. I guess history will bear that out one way or the other. All right.